Hello guys, welcome back for the first news roundup of 2023. We start with the Falcom news as always, and a thank you to Hansuke once again for his hard work. Kicking off with the merch, there are some restocked vinyl sets from Streaming Arrow Records, including Ark of Napishtim, East Healing, and also Dragon Slayer. Pinbox have also got in with their new plan, stating that there could be a possibility that they could dabble into Tokyo Xanadu merchandise as well. Makes sense if they're already covering Eastern Trails. Figures next, and there are a few to go over. The Quest Q Altina figure is now up for pre-order, and that is due to ship in January 2024. It's based on her Black Rabbit appearance from Cold Steel 2. The Kotobukiya Ren figure has also gone up for pre-order, due to release in July 2023, and there was also an alternate faceplate exclusive to Kotobukiya, but this sold out very quickly. Finally, following on from the Valimar Modoroid, which has now since shipped out to many who pre-ordered, the results of last year's survey came up trumps, as it looks like Ordine is also getting a Modoroid kit in due course. Lastly, on the merchandise side, we're touching on the currently airing anime Trails of Cold Steel Northern War. The adaptation of the events that takes place between Cold Steel 2 and 3 has been going strong, with 4 episodes released as of the time of recording. In commemoration of this, there is also a smartphone tie-in game releasing as well for 2023, developed by User Joy Japan, who are the same team behind Akatsuki no Kiseki. I would expect similar gacha mechanics from this one. Onto the game side of things for Falcom, Crimson Sin has now been released by Clouded Leopard Entertainment on PC via Steam, following in the tracks of their previous releases. East Memoir, the Ofenfelgana, will be releasing on April the 27th in Japan for Switch, and those who pre-order get a 14-track music CD, along with some original artwork of Elena if ordered from the Falcom store. There are also special editions from Dengeki and a slew of additional retailer bonuses, as you would expect. On the western side, the Geofront have announced that they will be working on the first entry of the Gagarv trilogy in The White Witch. The official translation from the past wasn't exactly up to standard, so we can trust the team to bring it up to a fine polish, and one could hope that maybe they might do the other 2 entries as well in the future. Finally, there were some developer notes from Kondo in regards to Falcom's plans for the new year, a sort of tradition that Famitsu releases each year for notable Japanese game developers. For Kondo's section, he stated that Falcom are aiming to release more remakes in the future, along with releasing more titles per year as part of their growth strategy. This was elaborated further in the 2023 business plan, where at present there was mention of 2 Trails games in the pipeline, an action RPG, an unknown project, and 3 ported titles. On to the general JRPG news now, starting with the merchandise and miscellaneous side. And this first one is 100% miscellaneous, as the Neptunia series is now getting a musical adaptation for September 2023 called Hyperdimension Musical Neptune. Okay. Atelier now, the 1/6 scale figure of Ryza in a summer DLC outfit is now up for pre-order at 19,800 yen. It's being distributed by Good Smile Company and is apparently due for release in March 2024. The 25th anniversary Ryza figure has also been shown off, this is yet to be completed, and in recognition of the series' 25th year since inception, there are also a bunch of commemorative goods put up for order on the Koei Tecmo store, though if you want to purchase them, you would need to set up an account that requires a Japanese address, or you can use a proxy. Rounding us out on the merch side is Atlas. The previously released Makoto Nijima atop Johanna figure has been souped up and re-released, or at least it will in future via Amakumi. It comes to 33,000 yen and will be releasing in March 2024. And finally, following on from the multitude of Persona releases lately, several soundtracks from the games were made available on music streaming services. To the games now, and there's plenty to discuss in regards to developer plans for 2023. Beginning with Atlas this time, Persona Central noted that a 3rd title was in production concurrently alongside SMT5 and Soul Hackers 2. Some are suggesting that this game could potentially be a new Etrian Odyssey, due to this game being developed by Creative Department First Production, though this is purely speculation at present. In their New Year's greeting, Atlas also stated that, following on from the Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden releases, they have several other announcements in the pipeline that will be made public in the near future. To Rune Factory now, as we know that a new non-numbered title is in production, it seems like it will be a departure from the standard formula, as the development team are coming up with plenty of new ideas for this new title, but for those who are content with the standard approach, there was mention of Rune Factory 6 as well. Square next, just the one article of note from them this month, but the Front Mission First Remake is getting a physical limited edition releasing in spring for EU and summer for North America, distributed by Microids. We move now to Grand Blue Fantasy, and we know that development is apparently going very well for what many believe to be a 2023 release. And at Grand Blue Fantasy Fest there was a further showing of the gameplay on offer. It looks as flashy as ever. Spike Chunsoft are up next, who of course will be releasing their main title in Master Detective Archives Rain Code later this year, but they have also hinted at a large-scale project too that is currently yet to be announced. There's also been hints that a third AI The Somnium Files could be on the way in the future, as stated by Akira Okada himself, who stated the following in an interview with Dengeki. Moving on to Tales of, not much to say, but Bandai Namco have simply stated that more Tales remasters for older games similar to Symphonia could be on the way, expressing thanks to their fans and that they're listening to the requests of them on what to pursue next. And before we move to the upcoming releases, we end with Vanillaware, who have also shared some exciting news. Back in 2019, as part of the 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim Prologue trials, there was an extra clip included showing a project set in a fantasy world. This game has now apparently been completed, and according to co-founder George Kamitani, it is touted as one of the biggest Vanillaware projects yet. I would expect to hear something about this in the near future. To the upcoming releases now, starting with delays as there are a couple. First of all, Loop 8 Summer of Gods has been pushed back from its original spring release date to summer 2023, but now it has a concrete release date of June the 6th. Atelier Ryza 3 has also been delayed. This will be releasing 1 month later on March the 24th. Fan translations next. The TurboGrafx-16 tactical RPG Guy Flame has received a full translation thanks to a dedicated team. Turn-based JRPG Magic Knight Rayearth, released for the Game Boy, has also got the same treatment. And last of all, Sakura Wars 2 is nearing a full translation as well, which has apparently been worked on since summer 2021. There's a reveal trailer also available for those who are interested. Visual novels next, only a small section here, but it's mainly to note that Key are releasing several novels on Steam for 2023 and 2024 with English support, including Loopers, Lunaria, Tsui no Stella, and Summer Pocket's Reflection Blue. A couple of Japan-only releases now. Firstly, an action RPG called Rear Sakai is releasing for the Switch in 2023, developed by Rune Factory 5 team Hakama. And also, the popular Isekai Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation Quest of Memories will be releasing for Switch, PS4 and PC for Japan only, and this includes the developer behind Deerfield Chronicle. Finally, SRPG Mercenaries Lament, Silver Wolf and the Seven Stars of the Maiden, what a name that is releasing for the Switch on February the 9th in Japan, with a PS4 version soon to follow. Indie titles now. Sword of the Vagrant is getting a Switch and PS4 physical edition in EU for June the 2nd. Venaris Tactics, an SRPG already released on Steam, is later coming to Switch, Xbox Series and Xbox One, though no release date has been given as of yet. The excellent team of Sugono Inc. have announced Opus Prison Peak for PC, and this is a title that is apparently inspired by works like Makoto Shinkai's hit film Your Name. Finally, the much anticipated Sea of Stars now has a release window of summer 2023, and I would expect a more concrete release day will be given as that period draws nearer. Finally, we end with some of the bigger releases, or at least announcements from recognized developers. Koei Tecmo have announced an action RPG set in the Fate universe called Fate Samurai Remnant for PS4, 5, Switch and PC. This will be releasing in 2023 worldwide. A new open world action RPG called Project DW has been announced for console, PC and mobile. No release date has been given as of yet. Astrolab Games have announced that isometric action RPG Souls of Chronos is due to release worldwide for PS5, Switch and PC on February the 14th. East 9 Monstrum Nox for PS5 will be releasing on May the 9th in North America and the 12th in EU. This is currently already available on PC, Switch and PS4. A new Dragon Quest title for iOS and Android has also been announced called Dragon Quest Champions, but I wouldn't get too excited for this one. It's a battle royale type in the same vein as the first Soldier, and we know how that ended. No release date as of yet for this one. Redemption Reapers, the SRPG title that includes alumni from the likes of Fire Emblem, is due to release on February the 22nd for PS4, Switch and PC. A physical edition will be made available in April. The farming and life sim RPG Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life will be releasing on June the 27th in the West. This comes to Nintendo Switch only. Yggdra Union Will Never Fight Alone, the SRPG that originally released on Game Boy Advance back in 2006, is releasing worldwide in early access form on February the 6th for PC via Steam. This version will allow a playthrough to the end including side content, while the later full release will feature improvements and bug fixes based on player feedback. Fuga Melodies of Steel 2 now has an official release date of May the 11th according to CyberConnect 2. This is coming to PS4, PS5, Xbox Series, Xbox One, Switch and PC. And last of all, near the end of the month, there was also a couple of announcements from NIS America. Disgaea 7 Vows of the Virtualists is coming west in fall 2023 for PS4, PS5, Switch and PC, while a bundle of Rhapsody 2 and 3 and Mole Kingdom Chronicles will also be coming out in summer 2023 for PS5, Switch and PC. This represents the first time that these two titles have ever come west officially. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe for more JRPG content and consider joining my Patreon if you're interested. Peace.